Exposed to see too many Toms that can hate. Got stretch marks that is hope. Oh, what's up, man? C Students Podcast Morning Show, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. André Mulligan here in the building, man. I just want to talk about this thing. What's up, homie? How we doing? It's still stinking there?
What the fuck is going on in there?
My stomach was backed up.
What did you do in there, man?
I didn't do anything. Does it stink in there?
Yeah.
It stink, or is this, huh?
That sure feels like money.
It does.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see it.
You really feeling it? You really feeling it?
Yeah.
That's because.
It looks nice.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you like. You all right? You know why you twisted your back? Because you take up too much damn room in my bed.
In your bed?
In my bed.
You mean in our bed?
No.
In your bed, and I'm just renting out a little spot.
You just renting out a little space.
What's my spot fee?
I don't know, because when I come and lay down, you always spread across the damn bed, and I just look at you. I have to slide under your foot and then slide onto my side of the bed because you be laying all over the bed. Happy April Fool. Happy April Fool. Happy April Fool. So that's what I'm talking about today is either you a fool or you going to be an April Fool. Which one are you? Right? So, because we got to be tired of making the same fucking mistakes every single month. Like I don't want to go back and make the same fucking mistakes that I made every other month. Oh yeah, I don't want to do it. I can't do it. That's why I'm looking at the bills like, God.
Let's talk about bills and
$5,000 a month.
Living costs in California. Okay, so let me break it down for you. For a household of two, our bill is $2,900.
29. But how did you get 5,000? You told me we paying $2,000.
You gotta talk about what's the cost of being a good son, and you add $600 to it because without it, yours would be like $1,500.
Okay.
$1,000.
Okay.
Right.
So
and then Humana and like car.
All right. So you adding all that in there. So
let's talk about that and living costs in California.
Okay.
Period.
Well, I mean, I don't like Cali. I don't like living here.
Right.
I don't really. If I wasn't in California for my career, I wouldn't be living here. It's just the benefits of living in California. The benefits of living in California is.
I'm sorry. Let me cut you off.
Oh.
I just found out why my back hurts.
Why your back hurt?
Because you body slammed me down to the ground.
When?
Holding to my back.
Oh.
To let me soak in all your fart.
Oh, when I farted, it held you.
Yeah, you body slammed me.
I didn't body. You try to run away. You smell. Because you need to smell my cocky dude like I smell your cocky dude.
You don't smell my cocky.
Your ass be farting and you don't even tell. At least I tell you, don't put no pressure on my stomach. I'm a fart. And you be like, I'm still going to push it. I tell you, leave my stomach alone because I think I might fart. And you still.
You called me fat this morning.
I did not call you fat this morning.
Weight body shame.
What did I say?
You said you weigh 175 pounds. I
yeah. You do weigh more than me. I think so. Don't you think you weigh more than me?
No.
You want to get on the scale?
170.
You weigh 170? Mm-hmm. I think I weigh. Oh shit. Oh shit.
That's what you get. Even the coffee is disagreeing with you.
I get coffee.
We're getting the dry clean today anyways.
Hey, so I get coffee on my favorite C Students show.
Part of your shirt.
But California is good. I think anybody that say that they didn't like California is somebody that really didn't reap the benefits of living in California. The benefits of living in California, you're not from here. You're not from Cali. It's coming here getting your work done and getting the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't trying to pay no $5,000 per month. Nah, not for this. Fuck no. We need to be in a house. We need to be in a house, big ass condo, and we need to have real bills, not shitty bills that we can't fix. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't eat out, so we're not eating out. All the cars are paid off, right? All the cars paid off. Insurance. I don't know, man. It's just it's too much.
Well, like I said,
it's too much money.
Down, basic cost is to maintain a household in a 1-bedroom apartment in Orange County, right? Is $2,900.
$2,900.
That's $2,000, and for 800 square feet with patio.
Yeah.
But also maintenance costs like cell phone bills and utilities and car insurance.
So minimum, y'all. So minimum staying in Orange County, California, is gonna be $3,000. That's minimum. That's just rent. What?
I have a question.
What's that?
So if you make $2,000 in Louisville, Kentucky, you can still get by, right?
If you make $2,000 in Louisville, Kentucky,
you're not gonna have money issues.
You will, but you won't. It depends on where you're starting at.
Right.
When I lived my first apartment in Louisville, I was paying $325 a month. So it was a 2-bedroom. And I stayed in like arcade apartment, which was the hood. But my apartment actually looked nice, but the area looked bad. And then I moved downtown to Cardinal Village. So I stayed in Cardinal Village, which I was paying $565, $565, 2-bedroom, wash and dry, hookup, 1.5 bathrooms, right? And then I moved. Then I moved to 205 Lawson, and I was paying $340 for a 1-bedroom and full kitchen, full bathroom, full living room. So that was $340. So I was good. And then I moved from there. I stayed there for 4 or 5 years. And then me and old girl thought about moving together. And then I was like, no, I'm always going to keep my apartment. Then I moved out here and I stayed under my car. And then I kind of jumped around. Then I got an apartment paying $750 for one room versus like $800. Then it's like $750. It's fucking miserable out here. This shit is trash, yo.
So do you understand why the prevalence of homelessness and people not being able to have a bed to sleep in, and it's how common that is?
Oh yeah, because the fact of me, this is me, Jay. I'm looking at my rent and I'm gonna look at what I can control. So what is my controllables? What are my non-controllables, right? So max rent, I'm gonna look at my rent. I'm gonna say, okay, let's take rent, take car, let's take insurance, take healthcare, and take food. How much is all that? Right. So I'm gonna look at rent, car payment, insurance, life insurance or whatever, those insurance, then food. Hopefully, if that is accurate, that should be about $2,700, $2,600, $2,700. Where the other cash going? You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing. That's where I need to figure out, because I don't want to be out here paying.
Your other cash is going to the external expenses that you choose to have.
So
gas, money that for both of you, that's gas. For just looking at you, it's gas and the money that you choose to allocate to other people, right?
Okay, so
we don't spend money on ourselves.
So I was actually looking at allocating like $1,100 straight out, right? So $1,100 I'm just giving away every month to my son, to my mom.
Right.
Yeah. So
600.
And then
and you've been doing 700 for the mom.
So that money, and this is the thing, yo. I tell everybody this. I want to take care of my family. I do. But I think it's about somebody really appreciating what's going on. At the same time, you can't be out this motherfucker struggling and then trying to help somebody either.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's I think for me, that's my major thing is like, hey, Dre, you can't keep trying to help everybody. They got to help their fucking self. You know what I'm saying? Just like, what's your goal? Like, you can't win. You can't win if you losing on the back end. Can't do it. I can't do it. I can't fucking do it now. I'm looking at now.
And I personally, also to give you my personal example, I had to make that decision for myself. And I was more easily able to make that decision.
Okay.
Because I'm constantly calculating. I have monthly income, and I constantly actually see it going out every month, right? So I had to tell myself, I personally have expenses when it comes to my mom.
Okay.
Before, I was thinking, okay, she has a place of her own, which is already expensive in itself.
Right.
Right? I can't afford to give her spending money on top of that.
Right.
My partner helped me figure out a system where my mom was able to start having income again.
Yeah.
When that started, I had to make that ultimate decision of, I can't put a roof over your head.
Right.
And also pay for your personal expenses.
Right.
And the thing is, my mom actually understood that. So my mom has a personal income of anywhere from like 600 to 700 per month.
Yeah.
And her costs of living when it comes to apartment and utilities are paid for, thankfully, because of the community that she lives in.
Okay.
It's 1,400.
Okay.
And she contributes 200 of her monthly income towards it. That brings it down to 1,200.
Okay.
And she makes sure to keep her spending limit within her personal income. So not only does it make me appreciate her, her way of thinking, but giving her that power, and her knowing actually money coming into her account, and she needs to allocate it to the best of her ability, it makes her hold herself more responsible.
And see, and that's the thing. So I'm looking at this. My just say mine don't have rent. None. None.
Right.
Not nothing. You know what I'm saying? I think government assistance or something like that, you know, taking care of the crib, food is taken care of. Like, what are you doing, Dre? You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing even with Junior. It's like, bruh, that's all you, bruh. That's, you know, it's I say this and I say this and I think I have to say this in the most same way possible, is that take care of your own self. You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see if you're 16, you're 14, 15, something like that. I have to go back to that. I think I have to go back to that mentality saying, hey, dude, you got to go get it yourself. Safety net's a safety net, but if you're a safety net with a hole in it, it does not work.
Can I put some input into that?
Sure.
The relationship we have with our mom is different from the relationship we have with our kids. Our kids are supposed to learn it the hard way,
right,
and go through the type of struggles that we went through so that they have the strength that we have.
Yeah.
When it comes to our mom, it's a little different because we do feel a sense of obligation since that is our first queen in our life, right?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's a constant mental battle of, okay, it's a few $100, not a few $1,000, right?
Right.
And trust and believe, when our assets are in the millions, we probably feel comfortable giving our mom thousands.
Right.
But at the same time, it's a matter of how healthy of a relationship do you have when it comes to that money exchange with your mom. Do they genuinely appreciate it? Is it being allocated in the most wise way? Or is there a toxicity that surrounds it?
I think, you know, I look at it like this. Some parents try to control their kids, And I mean, you even looking at the situation between me and Junior. I don't try to control you. I don't want to control you. I think when you give money to people, sometimes it is a status of control in there. Oh well, I'm not going to give you this. I'm not going to. That's not. I don't think that's my cases. I think my case is saying you can't be a running faucet for anybody, especially if you have no source of water. You know what I'm saying? You can't if you allocate your faucet out, if you're allocating your faucet out and your water out, you're not going to go any farther if you run out of water. There's no well. Don't if my well was big, it'd be different. The well is not where it needs to be at right now because is the focus is not there. Not the focus isn't there. It's just the timing right now. You know what I'm saying? It literally if you say, hey, before my injury, when it was cracking, yeah, I think so. But but also I think so. Like my time has changed now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not using the same kind of time and minutes that I was using a few months ago. And it's even like getting up and getting off here in 30 and then doing my workout and then going to make some bread and I got to go pick up my gear. You know what I'm saying? I got to go pick up my stuff. I got to send out stuff today. I haven't really allocated my time the way I needed to, which means that I'm not going to maximize the amount of money I can pull into my life because I'm not maximizing my time right.
And plus, I think your shift has focused more on investing into what's yours.
Yeah. Yeah, that too. But I definitely still think I can go harder. I definitely think Andre can go harder. I'm not going as hard as I need to go. I want to go harder. I am going to go harder. I just, you can't. If I play victim, I'm not going to go hard. I think it's my biggest problem for me that I always create myself. If I play victim, I shut down. If I play little bitch ass Dre, if I play fucking worried about everything else, motherfuckers getting money from me, motherfuckers doing this, motherfuckers I don't get the time, I'm not getting the recognition that I need, I'm not getting the opportunities that I need, I'm gonna shut down like a little ass bitch. And I do that.
You just keep going hard for yourself.
If I keep going hard and stop fucking worried about everything else,
then the money's gonna come.
Then the money's gonna come.
Then the abundance is gonna come.
Yeah. But it has to be. It's hard to do when I'm in a relationship, and I say that, and it's not anything disrespectful towards my relationship. It's hard to get up and not give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to getting up, get fuck up through. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't it's different for certain men. Some men can get up, get out of bed, kiss the girl, and leave. And I see her at 8 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? My focus is I think we both tiptoe around in the mornings. I think we both because we actually value seeing each other in the morning. And like, I gotta go. Bye. I don't think, and I think that takes away from our hustle as well as getting shit done. I think it'd be different if you got up and you went to Starbucks in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I went to work in the morning because I'm here. I'm not here. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I get up in the morning and I just go out and I just start going, go up, go to gym, go to work, get the hell up out. I think everyone accomplished more. But what happens is we as people, we know that you want to give you a couple of times. You want to say, hey, I'm going to spend time here. And then that takes away from your time in the day. But that's actual valuable time. I think that's reasonable and respectable time versus we work when we're here. We're like when we sit at home, we're actually doing shit, which is different. But I still think we set back a little bit. Because it's no different like you coming in chilling or relaxing and then saying, oh shit, I gotta go, I got a conference call, I gotta send out emails, or I gotta do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock my workout out right now and send some, you know what I'm saying? I think we all do that because we want to, people who actually love their mates, they're like, I want to spend some time with my fucking mate. I want to see, I want to do this versus the way it used to be before the pandemic. And I think before the pandemic, nobody really saw their spouses like that. You know, they saw them, but it was only, you know, a few hours a day, 2, 3 hours, maybe a day or hour a day. You know, y'all talk on the phone, y'all texting, but as well as just spending overall whole time, I think we all take too much time from each other. I definitely think we all take too much time from each other, and you know, but those are relationship goals. But the whole thing, I think, for relationship goals is, it just in general in life goals, is maximizing your time for yourself, your spouse, your career, and being successful at all three. Right? You want to be successful at all fucking three. You want to make sure that abundance of making sure that you spend time with your mate, you fuck the shit out of them, you give them love, you enjoy that, you cook breakfast, you enjoy that, you work, you get your money on, but then you also are able to spend time on yourself and work out and meditate. It's fucking 24 hours in the day. 24 hours in the day. How much of that 24 hours are you using and you valuing? Because at the end of the day, 12 o'clock midnight, most people get up at 7 o'clock that morning at least. So you 7 hours into the day. 7 hours into the day is gonna leave fucking, what's that? The 20, no. What is that? 16 hours left? You leave 16, right? No. Yeah. 17 hours. So you leaving 17 hours, or you got another 17. I mean, you got another, so you got 17 hours that you're leaving there. If you don't have to drive to work, then you take away that time. That's cool. So you got 17 hours, you take an hour of that time to work out. That leaves you 16 hours. Take an hour of that time to get dressed, get ready, wash your face, brush your teeth, use the bathroom. That's another hour. So you're 15 hours right now. Then you're going to take 15 of those hours, and you're going to take 8 of those hours and give it to another motherfucker, which means you're going to give it to work. You're going to give it to somebody. So that leaves 7 hours of your time to deal with you. That shit crazy. That shit is crazy. You got 7 hours to deal with what you want to deal with, your time, your spouse, your friend, your kids. We got to figure out how to get, what is it, 46 hours out a day? What's your goal? What's your goal, Jay?
How many hours to get out?
How many hours are you trying to get out today?
20.
Trying to get 20 out? Mm-hmm. So how many hours do you need to sleep?
4 hours.
You need 4 hours? That's all you need?
That's not all I need. If I can train my body to do that.
She's like, I take that fucking 3 hours. You know, when I come on my show in the mornings, you know, I hope, you know, I learn a lesson, people learn a lesson, and people don't look sideways. Why he think like that? I'm sorry, you know. You don't want to always necessarily think a guy is shitting on your beliefs or my beliefs, yo. I don't want people to think that. I want people to understand that, hey, I want y'all to understand this, and I say this in the most sweetest and respectable way possible. We all lost and confused out this bitch. We are all lost and confused out this bitch, and we are trying to figure out what we are doing with our lives, our time. You know, it's a big change. It is a big change when you try to understand that you don't have that much time in a day and that you need to value your fucking time. I try to make sure I do it. I do. I try to make sure that my time is valued, that I appreciate what I'm doing throughout the day. And if I don't appreciate my day, I do get to start over. That's the thing I like that about myself, is that, hey, Dre can start over and redo his mistakes. And most of y'all can't, most of y'all don't have the choices to redo you know what I'm saying? If you mess up, I gotta redo this. If I mess up, I'm gonna redo this. If I mess up, I'm gonna redo that. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people don't get that choice. A lot of people don't want that choice to fix their wrongs, right? A lot of people don't want to fix their wrongs. A lot of people don't want to continue to grow and strengthen the outside of their, of their surroundings. And what that means, man, is make sure that you're prepared for a fall and that you set up. That's like when during war, right? If they break through this, I'm gonna do this. If they do this, I'm gonna do everything is preventative. What are you doing to prevent bullshit? Your life, your trauma, your pain. What are you doing what are you doing to prevent this, mother? Are you an April fool or are you a fool? Right? Because this is a new day. This is a new month. New month, new day. New day. Did we wash all the clothes yesterday? Where all these clothes come from? These are washed? I think I threw some dirty clothes in here. Oh shit, my bad. I was like, did we wash clothes? How many clothes y'all wash today? I think we washed. How many times we wash a week? 6? 2? It felt like I washed every day last week. Oh, I was making my clothes. But it is about growth, yo. It is about growth. If you're not growing, you're not going to build. You're not going no fucking work. We can try. We can pretend. We can act like we're there, but nah, we ain't fucking there. I just want to make sure that we understand that C-Stu's morning show is about to blow the fuck up. So, y'all can jump on, y'all can respect it, y'all can check it out, see if y'all like it. Send your questions in. Send your questions in. Someone asked me, are you a fool or you an April fool? Is that the truth? They just asked me, am I a fool or April fool? I've been an April fool. I'm not a fool. A fool means you're a constant a fool. It's okay to be a fool. It ain't okay to be a goddamn fool. You can't be a goddamn fool. Hey, so this coffee is breaking my stomach up. I'm about to die over here. But I want to share this with y'all, and I want to make sure y'all understand that you have to make sure you are growing in the right direction. If you allocate your budget every single month and you see more going out than coming in, then you have to fix that hole. You have to fix that hole in your financial wallet. And what that means is look at your life, look at what you're doing, looking at your gains, and you got to cut some shit. You got to trim some fat. That's what it's about. And that's what we about to do today. We about to trim our fat off our lives. Problems, people, money, trim the bullshit off, man. See you tomorrow. C-Stu's podcast, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. André Mulligan. Please share this shit. Boom.